I'm in the trenches with my rifle, Durag for the title. Deertag in the clouds, make you question the Bible. This deadly podcast will make you threaten your rivals. Drew Montana and I am my lead, straight finessing your idols.
Durag in the Deertag. Yo, look, I'm thermal down on the bottom. I ain't even got no fucking pants on.
Oh, you warm inside. Wait, you don't got pants on?
No.
I ain't even see it. Actually, never mind.
Oh, you
trying to show your dick on the show, dog.
You gay, dog.
You trying to show your dick on the show.
Yo, you gay, bro.
No, you did it the second time. I ain't even asked
you
for that.
You said you wanted to see. You want to see my nuts.
That was a mistake. That was my fault. I apologize. What's up, y'all? It's Durag and the Deertag. Episode, what did we do last week? Was it 33? They got, 33 didn't get out. Audio's fucked up.
So what's this, 33.4?
We just gonna call it 34.
34.
33 was a lost cause.
So we don't have an episode 5 and we don't have an episode 33. We skipped those.
They somewhere though. Somebody.
They out there.
Yeah. People saw them. We're clearly back in the house. Raven Lounge got shot up last night, so nobody's ever gonna be there again. The shooters at Raven Lounge. I brought this blunt upstairs thinking I'm not gonna smoke it until after the show's over.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's only right, yo. It's only right. Every Zoom episode you were smoking.
True. And every episode in the house I was smoking, so I'm back to my old ways.
Mm-hmm. We had it. And if they let you were smoking Raven while we was recording.
I think they would let me. I just don't know if they would let everybody else. You know what I mean?
For sure. No, wait till you get like a hosting gig or something at Helium, and then you go back to Raven, then smoking Raven.
Yeah.
So once you at Helium, you can do whatever you want at Raven.
Yeah, you're right. On my Chappelle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hold on.
Be up there smoking cigarettes and shit on stage.
I'm showing y'all my dick now too, like Naeem did. 1 second.
Yo, this episode gonna be called Showing Dick.
Showing dick with Anthony Moore. Anthony Moore's coming on later to show his dick.
And he gonna show his dick later, yeah.
I'm so excited that Ant Moore's coming on later, for y'all that don't know. But he doesn't know that he's only doing half this episode, so I feel like he's gonna like go to watch it and be like, "What the fuck were they talking about?"
Yeah, the first thing he gonna see is me showing off my thermal underwear. And
yeah,
like, what the fuck am I on?
Yeah, and then I'm trying to do the same. It's like not the same.
Yeah, yo, this shit is nuts. Yo, let's get to the nitty gritty. Yo, what's up with you and Akash, dog?
Come on,
what
dog.
happened?
We call these people.
What happened?
Well, no. All right, we'll talk about that first. We're referring to these people as people A and people R.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we can say their names. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I tried to be the one. Me and you were always the ones that tried to stay cool.
Yo, we tried, yo. We honestly tried.
I gave it multiple chances. Yeah, I mean, I don't like seeing fucking bullies try to bully people when you're not that person. So it's like talking to somebody else like that, and then he didn't want to do that, and then it was over with. But where it got to a more serious issue, I'll tell the whole story. So he was talking crazy to Malachi because Malachi booed him on stage. Mm-hmm. Rightfully so. The jokes weren't hitting. We've said this before, not on this show, but like people don't boo bad comics that are trying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like if you have structured jokes that suck, people don't hate on that. They're like, this guy, it just isn't funny. But like,
they just sit there quietly. They just let you fucking die in silence.
Yeah, or they'll talk over you, but they're not gonna boo you. But when it's like, it's just consistency of like, yo, so y'all notice black people got ideas? And y'all ever see Jews driving cars? I'm like, what are we talking about here? But anyway,
he said black. The exact joke that Malachi boo was, y'all ever realize black people ask permission for things they shouldn't ask permission for? Like they always asking you something, and he had nothing to follow that up with. Like,
so it's like,
can you pass me that bottle? Can you hand me my keys? Like, can you like just normal shit that anybody would ask anybody?
Right. And like if you working jokes out on stage, that's different. But it's just, I don't know. Anyway, somebody booed him. He was talking shit outside. Malachi was ignoring it. Then he was talking shit to Tara and just like screaming in her face. I'm friends with Tara.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't like seeing this shit because I know
we love Tara.
Yeah, Tara gang. That's a big homie on the podcast.
For
But
sure.
I just flex whenever I be like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
Welterweight champion. I just didn't like the way he was talking to her. And I'm not even the feminist stick up for women bull ever in any situation.
Right.
But I was just like, I don't like how this is going down. So
the funny thing is, the past 3 weeks have been turning you and Chance into those bulls. Y'all been the stick up for. Matter of fact, me too, because I got that shit with Peggy. I jumped into that. So yeah, I mean, the past 3 weeks have been turning us into the feminist crusaders. You see what I'm saying?
Durag and the Deertag is a bunch of feminists, dog. That's we transforming for y'all. I don't even say shit is gay anymore on here because I think I might be a too. But I'm sorry, I'll beep that one out. I don't know, man. I didn't like the way it was going down. I was like, yo, if you want to talk to somebody like that, say that to me or say that to Naeem. Say that to, you know what I mean? Not Tara. He didn't like that. He didn't say anything like argumentative to that. That's why I'm like, all right, this is a dub. And then when we left, I guess somebody allegedly, we're not saying this person's name, somebody allegedly put Buddy in the chokehold and got him up out of here.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. And this is what I was trying to relay to him afterwards. This is what I was trying to relay to Akash afterwards. Everybody's been in a situation where you're in a group of people and somebody is wilding. And everybody else in that situation, except the one person that's wilding, looks at that one person and they all look at each other like, yo, this bull got to go. Somebody got to knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
So it's like, it happens. I'm sure I've been that person in the situation before.
I've definitely been that person. And the thing is, that's what I was trying to tell Akash yesterday. Like, dog, everybody takes an L. You feel me? It's just about taking that shit and then learning from it. And I was like, yo, you can even write a joke off of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, use that shit to your benefit. Like, don't come back ramming harder and being more of an asshole. Like, learn from that shit.
Yeah, his joke was plant a bomb under Raven Lounge, and now I'll never be back.
Yo. And let's just say the person that allegedly gave him a tight hug is a beautiful person. Like, this person is nice to everybody, don't harm nobody. You see what I'm saying?
This again.
Right, super considerate. You know, this is a great person that gave him one of these tight hugs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the thing about this whole situation that's like still funny, and the only reason it's still relevant is the victim card that's getting played.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's why I was sympathetic at first, because I'm like, maybe people are bullying this guy. I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, it's not just a few comics, it's like all comics. And then here, I'm gonna share screens with you real quick.
Well, yeah.
You see my screen?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so yeah, let's go on some Yelp reviews of the bar. Okay. You want to read this top one for me?
Yeah, all right. Well, this top one. So the owner, Akash, just screamed in my face and called me a R-word bitch. So I'm pretty sure if you're a woman or a decent human being, you won't give this man who just disrespected me so terribly your money. He does not deserve it, and this restaurant should be shut down. I think that the police should get involved with his racism and sexism. This is a horrible place. If you like to be disrespected and treated like crap, I like that word, crap. You want somebody to treat you like crap? Then go ahead. This is your spot. Oh yeah, it takes 15 minutes for a drink when no one is even there because everyone quit because Akash is so horrible. and meaning his employees down with the tavern on red.
Read this bottle. Oh yeah, they don't have a liquor license either.
Oh shit! Damn. Try to get him shut down.
Hold on. We got a couple other ones. Here's one. So went back after hearing there was a new owner. Still a terrible bar. Maybe worse. Owner is concerned about looking cool than having good service. Drafts were warm. Owner is the only one working and trying to do everything except pay attention. Music is lousy. This will be a great bro bar if that's what you're looking for. Okay.
That's nicer than the other one.
It is. I like this one.
Oh yeah, let's do Robin.
Would give no stars if possible. Listed everywhere online. They open at 4. Even their Facebook says they open at 4, show up at 4:30, and a guy with a nasty man bun says we aren't open, but you can come in if you need to. No thank you. I will take my business elsewhere. Never will return.
What, yo?
So, all right, how do I stop sharing screens? We're back. That kind of made, and there's good ones on there too. Obviously, we picked the bad.
Yeah, of course.
The 3 bad.
We're trying to make a point here, people.
Yeah, and it's good ones. They're like, this guy's awesome, and that's like we said what we thought in the first place.
Yeah, we actually shot our podcast there for a little while.
2 times.
Trying to give him a play. Yeah, we're trying to get him a play because nobody else in the Philly comedy community would give him a play. And allegedly, something happened where there may have been something pulled out with a beam on it and pointed in our direction.
Yo, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we had to end our tenure at this place, at this establishment.
No, there definitely was a gun pointed at me in there for no reason. Like, this is the type of shit I'm saying.
Yo,
I'm like leaving with a handful of microphones, and I just see a fucking red dot on me. I'm like,
Drew, what the fuck is that dot on your chest? You was like, what? And we looked down, and then we followed where the dot was coming from, and he's behind the bar with a gun with a beam on it.
You killed him right there. I forget about that often.
Yeah. Just laughing and joking. Like, come on, yo, I'm just playing.
Yeah. And
it's not even loaded. Come on, guys. What do you mean? The fuck?
Yeah. That's the guy that calls the cops on people. That's the guy that's getting choked out. The guy that does coke at his own fucking restaurant and points guns at people from behind the bar. Yeah. That's where the problem. So suck my fucking dick, dude.
Dog, what is the world coming to? I feel like we're in a Twilight Zone. We're in an upside down, dog. How the fuck is this even happening?
All right, so yeah, you thought that was weird. Well, no, that one took first prize from last week. Yeah. We done talking about that until he kills some people, and then we got to do obituaries. But,
right.
You potentially saved a life last week.
Did I?
Last Wednesday, dog, you made a phone call that might have saved a life.
What call did I make? You know my memory shot.
At bar 13, we're going to refer to this one as person R.
Person R. Bar. Oh! Okay.
Naeem saved a life last week, y'all. So I got a text on Monday, like a suicidal help for a cry for help. And I was busy, so it was more or less just like, yo, I can't do this right now. Hit me back.
Yeah.
Right. Kill yourself on a Tuesday, dog. Now I don't know fucking. You know we do Raven on Mondays. Don't kill yourself on a Monday and plan on me walking you off the fucking ledge.
Yeah, yo. If you need our help for anything in life, I don't give a fuck if you drown in the river. Wait till a motherfucking Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? Don't drown on a Monday. But we can't help you.
Yeah, kill yourself on my day. But you might have saved him, man.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier, yo. I mean, it's one of those things where when you down in the dumps like that, it's going to take more than just me and you. You see what I'm saying? Like, my thing was, let's round up the troops. Let's let this guy know how much love he really can get. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. That was major. You made a Facebook post saying, anybody that knows this person, reach out.
Yeah, because that right before I made the post, me and him was talking, and he was like he was ready to give it all up. Like, yo, fuck this. Like, this is it. Like, you never gonna see me again. And I'm like, hold up, man. Let me let me round up the Philly comedy community and get some love to this guy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know,
what if we saying all this and he's dead right now? Yo, he just did it like an hour ago.
He's not. He just sent me a thread a text messages with him and a bunch of gay guys that got foot fetishes that want him to do freaky shit with him. So he all right. You know what I mean? He all right. He out here living his best life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, if he kills himself, it's gonna be on accident. It ain't gonna be on. He gonna fucking take a foot in his ass or something. Go too deep. Go too far.
Yeah. Yo, he told me, he was like, yeah, I'm not even into guys anymore. He was like, I just like the power I have over these guys. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, yeah, he told me that too. He's like, ass is ass, dude.
Yo.
Like, I guess.
Like, that's fucking crazy. How you gay for like 8 months and then you just not no more?
The guy I saw him with looked like Joel Embiid. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, he was taking long meat. That's crazy. This motherfucker wilding out. That's crazy. He wilding out.
Long meat is the best way to describe a big dick.
Right. Damn. That's what he was doing. And he little as shit though. He's fucking tiny. That's fucked up.
Yeah. No, I mean, if he wanted to really kill himself, he could have just jumped off the hood of a car, honestly. But he ain't tried too hard.
Yo, right. Yeah.
Nah,
shout out to him though.
Yeah, we love Person R on the show.
Yeah,
we need him to be a week off the shit and then he's back on the podcast. That's how we getting you back on, dog.
Yeah, yo.
He's been trying to come on the podcast. Do we buy him a drug test?
Hell yeah, get him a drug test. He told me he's been clean for the last 2 days or the last day, matter of fact. He ain't did shit in a day. So he got 6 more days. 6 more days, dog.
Person R.
The same clean shit, Person R. And you right back on the show.
He's watching if he's near a library.
Right.
If they got free Wi-Fi, Person R is tuned in.
Right. Near a library or the fucking Comcast sports fucking building or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's our guy though. He cool as shit. If I ever get strung out and turn gay or bisexual, I hope y'all do the same thing for me. You see what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say move in with him, but
yo, what?
You said if you were gay, strung out, and you know what I mean? Why not?
I guess that would be my roommate. Yeah, you right.
Yeah. Birds of a feather, dog.
Hell yeah, dog. Maybe he go live with Dan. Ain't no more gay strung out people in Philly comedy, at least that we know of.
Who were you thinking?
I don't want to say because it's gonna be an insult.
We'll beep it out. Just put your hand over your mouth and say it. I'll beep it out.
No, because knowing you're gonna let it fly.
I won't do that. Also, we've name dropped 30 people today, so.
Yeah, we had. No, you know what? Oh, you wasn't here when that guy was popping. The boy, remember the boy Sledge? Was you around when Sledge was that great? Was that great room? It was some boy named Sledge, and he used to come up there and just be fucked up. And this one time he threw like a bunch of fucking marbles or some shit out of his pocket. He did some weird shit on stage at Great Room. And then the next week he came back and did a joke. It wasn't even a joke. He just got on stage and was like, yeah, so I just found out I have HIV and I've never seen him ever since.
Fuck yeah.
So maybe they could be roommates.
Remember when Tyrone threw ice at people?
Yeah, he was wilding out.
He took the ice out of his drink and started throwing it at the crowd.
Yeah, yo, what the fuck is wrong with Tyrone, yo? He was tripping.
How's he doing?
He doing good. He clean now. He done put some weight on.
Hell yeah.
You know, he out Cali. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He don't do shit now. He work out and chill and do art.
That sounds insane from the last time I saw him, but I believe it. I'm proud.
Hell yeah. Look, you would know if he wasn't clean because you would see the craziest shit on Facebook.
True.
Like,
True.
That's how you know when he's clean. He don't post. Like he just being his, or if he do post, the only thing he posts now is gym pictures. He's just him lifting weights.
Yeah, and like pictures he drew and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. I mean, I told him to come back to Philly, but I think he better off out there. He don't need to be in Philly.
As long as he clean, stay where you at.
Yeah. Stay out there, live a fucking life, man. He could have ended up like Person R. You see what I'm saying? He was on his way to being Person R.
Person R sounds like the first retarded guy ever. They gave him like a bad vaccine. They just had him locked in a cage. He's like, yo, this fucking person R, we cannot let him reproduce. And then they made another one. And that's how it started.
Agent R. And then fucking the next one was fucking, they called him Ree. They're like, we're gonna call him Ree because he like the first one. Remix. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We supposed to have roast battle this week. That's cool.
Who's going to win this week? Who's moving on to the next round?
Wait, who was this round?
It's Lemire Lee, Jared Little, Zach Travis and Ned Arnold, Pete Eckenroth and Jeff Roser, and Zoe Dixon and Rat Boy James.
Oh. Damn. Well, I got my money on Ned, Jared, Rat Boy, and who was Pete and who?
Pete and Jeff Roser.
Jeff Roser. And then who am I forgetting?
No, that was 4. I might go the opposite 4 of you.
Really?
I think Lemire's going to come heavy. I think Zach Travis surprises us again.
Yeah.
Pete Eckenroth was on fire last week.
He was.
And I think Zoe takes it home because it's February.
Ooh, I know y'all fucked up. So let me do mine over again. I gotta say Zoe because it's Black History Month. I can't fucking.
You like my hoodie, dog?
That shit hot. I thought it was a New Orleans sign.
Nah, this Zoe when she don't do her hair. This Zoe and Courtney.
Yo, yeah, that joint hot.
No, Zoe. I think Zoe was gonna win, regardless though. She had a joke about somebody's mom not reading last week, dog. That's all you gotta say for me.
Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, that took the cake. When she said that shit about Frank's mom, oh man.
You think Frank's mom can read?
Yeah, because Frank's smart. Frank got glasses. Anybody got glasses, I assume that your whole family know how to read. You see what I'm saying? If you wearing glasses, your family know what they doing when they, around a book. They know what they doing.
Yeah. Dude, I got a book last week. I haven't read it yet.
What book did you get?
Chance got me a book called Running the Light by Sam Talent.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, Chance really want us to be great. I love Chance.
I know. Shout out to Chance, man.
Shout out to Chance McDonald. Ain't he in Arkansas? He in Arkansas?
Dude, he actually just texted me and said, I'm in Arkansas and everything is named after the Clintons. And I said, as it should be.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why the fuck is he in Arkansas?
A gay convention or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's out there, the dick-sucking convention, I think.
He in the dick-sucking contest trying to see who could make tall men bust the fastest?
Yeah. They got 5 people in 10 minutes.
Damn. Yeah, Chance could do that.
Yeah, he's taken first prize like 7 of the past 7 years. So.
Yeah, he told me he's been training with Ryan Foster a lot. So I think,
Wow. That makes sense.
Yeah, he'll do good. Okay.
Yeah. I heard Chance sucked his dog's dick.
Damn, for real? I could believe that. His dog a fucking freak. One time his dog was yanking on my zipper. I'm like, oh. It's not how I get down. You see what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
He thought it was fucking playtime, practice time.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about practice.
Exactly. We ain't doing that. No.
All right, let's fucking wrap up segment 1 real quick. We're going to get Anthony Moore in here soon.
Ooh,
the nuclear bomb from New York. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it popping. We did a show with Ant like last year, probably around this time.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen him since that show, so it's going to be good to talk to him.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, hell yeah. Let's get into that.
Yo, you don't know how much I still think about that roast you did with Will.
Will, what's his name? Will Wright?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
That shit was fun.
Fucking Will up on
Yeah, it's crazy. I had to battle Will that night on Allen's, and then I did another one, I think I told you, and I battled Will like 2 days later. I had to do another battle with him. I'm like, I just wrote like 50 jokes for this motherfucker.
Right. Yo, he ain't had shit for you on that joint neither.
Yeah.
Nah, I think a lot of people slept on me in that because they're like, oh, this goofy white dude in his room by himself. and I just came in there throwing fucking Roger Clemens, dog. I'm throwing fastballs.
That's like the when we did the Philly versus Jersey joint. Everybody thought they could just rely on he white jokes, like, and you start fucking bulls up in there.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite roast battle ever because I told we're recording, by the way. My fault.
Right.
I hit record when you said I was fucking well up, and I was gonna start it over, but I'm like, we leaving that in.
Keep it.
Yeah, leave that. I forget what I told. I told Bull he had like
You
too
told me he had
small of a face for his face.
Yeah.
He got too much face on his face. I don't know. I love roast battle, dog.
The funniest shit you said. You say you was like you look like a athletic player in a non-athletic game.
Yeah, I say you look like a created. I say you look like a created Madden player that got caught in Sims.
Yeah.
In Sims.
Oh, that shit had me howling.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, we're back. Part 2 of episode 34. We got the young savage in the building with us. We've been waiting for this one. Ant Moore, what up, dog?
What's good, man? Ain't shit, just chilling. You know, just staying quarantined. Actually, well, we snowed in now, so we can't go out.
Right.
Yeah, this is what they wanted the whole time.
Right, this is what we needed.
This would have made quarantine easy if it snowed every damn day for the last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they started quarantine, though, when the snow melted. So I don't know what they were thinking. Like, we were already quarantined, and then they're like, oh, now people are sick out there, so don't go back outside.
Right.
Yeah, it's wild. We were talking before. I don't think I've seen you since that Go Vegan show in Conchi, right? Or I might have saw you once at Raven.
Yeah, that was actually but you did Raven this summer?
Yeah, I was hosting it this summer. I think I saw you.
Outside, right?
Yeah.
You was at the outside, John. That's right.
Yeah, definitely was. Cause we did the Go Vegan. It's crazy. Now thinking about it, cause the Go Vegan show was like maybe 3 weeks before the whole shutdown.
Yeah, it was almost a year ago.
It was around this time last year.
It's crazy to think like, damn, we were just in there, no mask, all close and shit,
right?
In this tight space. Damn, they ain't even allowed no more.
In a healthy restaurant.
Right.
Yeah, we were on this before anybody else. We were doing the right things.
Yeah.
But I remember talking to you in there, and you said like you had all these shows lined up, like all these college shows lined up. We talked about it briefly before we recorded. But so how did that, like, what held you down during all this shit?
So PUA. For real, the unemployment, man, is crazy. So, you know, I was still working. I was working at a school, but as I was getting on the college work, I was like, all right, now I'm ready to take this leap and go full time. And so I had a bunch of shows booked because I think that Go Vegan show was like end of February, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm not wrong, I think like right at that time you were telling me, you're like, yeah, I'm about to leave my job. I got all this shit planned up. I'm like, yo, I'm hyped for my boy. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, we're done.
Because the way it happened, so I had called out in January. I had called out for a show because I had to fly. I performed at a school in Indiana. And I hit them with the whole I'm sick thing. Like when it was really just that gig. Then in February, I had to take off for a week to go to the Midwest. I had shows. I was in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. So I'm out there, and my job, they was tripping because like for me calling out for a week. But it's like I work for an agency. Like it ain't like y'all giving me benefits and stuff like this. Like, this.
Oh yeah.
It's like y'all tripping like y'all paying me for this.
Yeah, it's hourly wages. Like
this my money to lose. So then they were tripping on me about that, and they were basically like, the next time you call out, like we're gonna have to remove you from your student because it was like I work like case by case this job. So I had a gig March 3rd in Minnesota, and that was the day. That was like my last day. Well, March 2nd was my last day. I was like, yeah, like I'm done. Like I'm going. I'm not missing this show. And it's funny because I remember one of my coworkers, she was like, why don't you just tell them you sick? Like everybody getting sick right now with this virus going around. And I'm like, man, they ain't gonna believe that shit. and thinking about it now, I definitely could have used that excuse.
Well, you'd had a good 2 weeks at least. You feel
Right.
me?
Oh, especially
it was
back
like,
then.
but like beginning of March, we still ain't know how serious this shit was. Like, it was still a game. At that point, people were still saying like, "Yo, man, black people can't get it."
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, until Rudy Gobert got it.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is, like, beginning of March, it was that where like people are like, black people can't get it. This shit not real. And then by like middle of March, people were like, "Yo, you gotta wear a bubble anywhere you go."
Right.
So, like, the time span, it was like what, 3 weeks?
Right, like how fast shit
180.
changed. Because I remember me flying to Minnesota, and my girl, she gave me some disinfectant wipes, and she was like, "Wipe down your seats when you fly. Like, wipe down your seats when you get on the plane." I'm like, you being real extra for nothing.
Right, you moved.
But yeah, so I quit in like the end of March. So like I wasn't really stressed because like after I had that show, so I'm like, all right, at least I got a little bit of college money stacked up. And in the March, I was supposed to shoot a show with BET. It was like some stand-up show that they wanted to put on BET Digital. And then also the next day after that, I was hosting a 2-day event for Harvard. So I'm like, yo,
look, that's the one you told me about at Go Vegan. You told me you had to join at Harvard coming up. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, that's crazy shit.
I'm like, yo, I got Harvard on my resume. I'm about to be lit out here. Like, this is gonna open up all the colleges.
You made
and
doctors laugh.
And I get the network. Like, I'm like, whoever go there, they somebody, or like they connected to somebody, and like,
or they gonna be somebody.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not even tripping. Then, like, I was but at this time, like, I'm hitting up people like for sure. So I hit up Punchline, like, to see if they had any feature for the weekend of the 12th, and there's the Miss Pat weekend, and like they put me on it, and it was so crazy because when I got to Philly, we didn't know how the shows were going to be. It was like literally every night the rules were changing, where it went from on the 12th, like that Thursday show, it was a good crowd. Then the next day, it was like, all right, we need sanitizer everywhere, and we gotta like limit the seating. So it went from allowing like being full capacity to like we gotta limit it to like 150. Then like by the Saturday shows, it was like, all right, we limited it to 100 a show, and it gotta be spaced out. And but even with that, none of us thought it was gonna be this long. Like, I was supposed to do Memorial Weekend at Punchline with Ture, and I'm like, yo, hopefully everything should be cool by then. Those shows will be right back on and popping. Yeah. Like, and the shit, we still here.
Yeah, it's wild because I remember at Helium, I mean, none of this was like booked or confirmed, but Tim Dillon was supposed to come. This is maybe like 3 or 4 weeks before it shut down. He was coming like 3 or 4 weeks after that. And I was talking to Satoyo. I'm like, dog, I need to get like a feature on that. I need to get like, you gotta like see if you can get me to open for that. He's like, I'll see what I can do. I got you. I was so hype. And then they were like, yeah, Tim Dillon ain't never coming here again.
Yeah.
That's over.
But so like throughout the summer, so once I got like the unemployment, I wasn't even worried about comedy for real. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'll just eat off of this until shit open back up. So then I was just like in the crib playing 2K every day. And like people was
hitting me. What's your my player at now? What's your my player at now? Oh, this is a different 2K actually.
My my player tough. I actually, cause I just got the 5.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be on there. That's all I've been doing.
You got playmaking shot creator?
What do I got? I got I got a 2-way. Yup, I got a 2-way shot creator.
Ain't nothing else.
And but so when shows were like everything shut down, like I was just cool. Like off the unemployment, like, and just chilling for real. Cause I didn't think it was gonna be this long. So like when comedians was hitting me up for shows and like to do the Zoom shows, and I'm turning it down, like, Cause at the time it was like these like $15, $20 spots, and I'm like, yo, I'm not about to bomb online like for that. Like I'm cool.
And
And
we did it for free, so imagine that.
right, yeah. Right, yeah. Even for free, I'm like, yo, I'm cool. Like I'm gonna just wait till shit open back up. And I wasn't doing any of the outside shows because at the time, like I'm living in Brooklyn. And like my area, I was living in Sunset, like the Sunset Park. It's a Jewish neighborhood, like where they weren't wearing masks, and like it was just like so heavily hit by the virus. So I wasn't going outside at all.
Oh yeah, those motherfuckers really dying up there. They was really dying from like in Philly, it ain't seem like people was dying. Like people, everybody I knew was catching it and then beating it. But in New York, you was hearing about people dying, hospitals overwhelmed and all that.
Shit was real. That's why, like, when I was coming home, I would come home and like I have on my mask around people, and they'll look at me like I'm being extra. I'm like, no, y'all don't understand how shit is down the block from me. Cause where I lived in Brooklyn, so I live like my old apartment. I'm in Jersey City now, basically still New York. But when I was in Brooklyn, I lived on 53rd Street, and like right on like 50th was this hospital, and you would see like this big ass tent and all the trucks and stuff, like the whole block shut off. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking no chances with no outside show. And so I'm like just going months without performing. Then my college agent hit me up. He hit me, he was like, yo, you want to do he was like, I got a school that want to book you for a virtual show. And I was like, I'm not like I'm really cool. Like I don't want to do it at all. And he was like, look, if you don't start doing them, you might not perform at all this school year. And he was like, and they pay the same as if you're actually going there. And like if you like familiar with colleges, they got the biggest budgets.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's where all the money at. So it's like, all right, they got the budget, and you get to be these kids' first impression of what comedy is.
For sure.
So that's what, like, you'll hear comedians shit on college shows saying like how college kids are sensitive and stuff like that. It's like you have the chance to be their first look of what comedy is. So you can change their whole perception. So that's why
the first time I ever saw stand up was at homecoming when I was in college back like 07, 08.
Right.
At Millersville, and they had Cat Williams up there. That's the first time and this motherfucker got on stage at the end of his set, and he was like, "Yo, they supposed to pay me 15 grand, but they only gave me 10." He's like, "But I don't need this shit." He threw that shit into the crowd, and we was out that bitch going crazy, grabbing hundreds like, "Oh shit!" Damn, yeah, that shit was crazy.
No, I hear Cat do crazy shit like that.
Yeah, dog. He threw the whole 10 grand into the crowd. I walked away with probably like 300-400. My man walked away with like 700 because we was sitting in the third row from the front.
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's what, like, I fuck with these shows so much. So I did the first show. It was what school? It was Ohio State, and the way the show was, like, because they're like a huge school, they booked me and two other comedians to do an hour each, like our own segment. So it was like one comedian, he did a show at 8, then I did my show at 9, then next dude he did his at 10. And the first guy he went on, and I watched a little bit of his show just to see how responsive the kids were. And then I started doing like mine. I started doing my hour. And I'm looking at the clock on my laptop. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm 5 minutes into it and I'm rushing through my stuff. And I'm like, damn, only 5 minutes went by. And like, especially like I'm rusty. But then once I got into it, I started having so much fun and just having like, you get to have a regular conversation with the kids, and just it make you more animated, because like you really got to be able to hold their attention through the computer. So after that, I was just hooked. And like I tell my agent now, I'm like, yo, whatever college shows you got, whoever don't want them, send me them. Like I'll do all the virtual shows. Even like some are great. Some are great where I might have like 50 to 60 students logged on, but then I've had some where it's only 6 or 7 kids on there. But that 6 or 7, they want to be there. Like nobody is just watching a Zoom show to waste their time. Like if they logged in, they gonna really engage with you.
Yeah, especially if you bought a ticket for Zoom. I feel like you got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not logging off of that. You're gonna want to see the
right.
whole
Yeah.
show.
And
I was
then
gonna, I was gonna ask you, my bad. What's the difference between an hour live and an hour on Zoom for you? Like, run the same hour you would do live on Zoom?
yeah,
The time
basically.
is
So
the
the
time
way the
you
Zoom
off?
shows work, they honestly they want you to do so they'll a normal college show they want you to do 45 to an hour. With the Zoom comedy, because they know it's just a tougher situation, they'll say just do 35 to 40, but I still like to push myself just to do that hour, just to like,
Mm-hmm.
because I look at it kind of like basketball, where it's like you just playing ball on a crate or on a rim with no net. Like when we get back on stage, this is going to make you so much more stronger.
For sure.
So yeah, I try to carry it the same way. I I got my like a little setup now. So before I was literally just standing in front of I would just stand in front of like the laptop. But now I got me a little ring light. I got a microphone. I'm gonna grab me like a little backdrop for it. So now I'm trying to like really turn it into a kind of a full production
Yeah,
just
you got your
because.
production quality up.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, if I'm already coming with the funny, but then if I can make this look so much more professional, then I know that's going to add to the future gigs because the way all these colleges work is really just word of mouth. It's like just like with comedy clubs. Like I'm sure all these clubs, the bookers, they talk like, how was this guy when he came? So things like that.
Yeah. No, I've heard people tell me that they're like, is comedy riding coattails? Not that those are the same things, but I was like, yeah, and it's nothing wrong with, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'll go on fucking Ryan and Peggy shows out of state because I know we're not getting those shows out of state. But if I could go in front of their people and make them laugh, then yeah, it all adds up.
That's
Right.
what it like. Most of the shows that we get, shit, all of them, unless we the ones producing it, is because other comedians thought we was funny, and they were like, "Yo, you want to come here with us?" You see what I'm saying? Then we
That's
rock
how
out.
you that's how you gonna get all your work. Like most of the work you'll get, most of the opportunities you'll get in comedy is going to be from other comedians. So like for me, and comedians used to come at me about this all the time because I used to stay up under Toure. Any show Toure was on, I'm following him. But it's like one, I feel like it's a great vet to learn from. But then I know he going to try to look out to put me on, give me a guest spot or something like that,
Right.
and his people get to see me.
Well,
And
yeah. Not
shit,
everyone has that like outlook on it. Certain people will be like, "Oh, you dick eating," or like they have too much pride to
no,
do that. And I'm
yeah,
like, this
Yeah,
person is established and like people think he's funnier than me right now. Why wouldn't I be on this shit?
right,
right.
yeah. And that's how I got Heart of the City. Like Spank, he was at Helium. Um, I'm the only comedian that showed up to do a guest spot. Like that whole weekend, I was the only one there trying to do guest spots. And he put me on all the shows. And then 2 years later, he hit me, he hit me up and was like, yo, I want to see if I can get you on this showcase. Like send me one of your tapes. And I sent them the tape. And a week later, Comedy Central people hit me up.
That's dope.
So like
Dang.
that, yeah. So that's really how all of this shit works. It's like
Yeah,
like just being just hanging around, like just being
Right.
out hanging around niggas, networking. It's no different than no other job.
facts.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was supposed to be on here tonight actually. He didn't get back to me, but
He was fronting.
he's fronting.
Is Wi-Fi down?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. Yeah. But yo, we were talking about this earlier, on the first part of this on this episode, crazy open micers. Did you have when you were in the Philly scene? Who was the guy y'all thought was gonna kill everybody, or because we got one of those right now that's scaring people away, but.
Yeah, we got somebody that he looked like he might be a prospect to be the first mass shooter at an open mic. I mean,
Raven
ready
might
to
get
go.
Columbine soon, dog, but we're trying to talk him off the ledge.
Damn. Man, who was it? I mean, Philly comedy's been so crazy. I done seen the open mic scene change so much. Like I've seen cause I guess now it's Raven, Helium open mic. But I'm telling you, it used to be so much more. Like it used to be the spot off of like 20th and Fairmount, Laughs on Fairmount every Monday. That was a nice joint. Um, what else? Used to do. I feel like it was open mics at the Reef every now and then down South Street.
Yo, look, it's crazy. When I first started comedy, it used to be this website that had all the open mics on there, and I
Yeah,
went down the
joint
Reef.
without.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And I went to Reef, and I asked him. People was like, "We ain't did that open mic in like a year and a half." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah. That's how that's literally how I used to run my week. Like I go on without, and find out all right, where I'm at tonight with it. Cause they used to, it literally used to be open mics in Philly every single day. The
like
crazy
two,
one,
three of them Jones every night.
yeah, the crazy one, and you didn't even have to worry about comics. It was people that you might you think you was about to end up in a fight after the show. Lickety Split.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah, I think it's what they call it now. Is it Milk Boy?
Yeah, that's Milk Boy now. Yeah.
The Lickety Split used to be crazy as shit. Cause the way it is in there, I don't know if the setup is still the same, but it's like
right?
Yeah, it's like you walk up to the top of the steps and it's straight back. But then where you would perform at would be at the side of the steps.
Yeah, around the steps. Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll keep all the TVs on in there. So people might go there to watch the game or something, and you really just in there fucking up their night.
Those are the worst spots.
So it's been a few times where I was in there really arguing with niggas, especially because back then I was way younger. Now I'm 28, but this was 2013. So when I'm in there 19, 20 and people heckling me, I'm taking that shit to heart. That shit really hurt.
You try to get your shit off. They're like, "Thank you, shut the fuck up so I can hit again."
Right.
It's wild because when I was 19, I say this as somebody who knows I can't fight, and we've talked about this on the show before. But when I was 19, I thought I could whoop everybody's ass. That's just that young bull fucking mentality. So I can only imagine, I'm so happy I started comedy at 25. Because if I got heckled at 19, I would have thrown a fucking microphone at somebody. And it would have been over for me.
Right.
That's crazy to even think about doing comedy. I know I could have did comedy at 19. I was still trying to be cool at 19. The fuck? That's crazy. You was doing, so how old was you when you started?
Yeah, I started at 18.
God damn.
Because the way I started, it was crazy. All my shit was perfect timing, where it was so my freshman year of college, they had a talent show every year at St. Joe's. So they needed a new host for the talent show. So all my friends, they just talked me into it. So at first, I kept pushing it off. I'm not good enough to host that. And I went up, was just doing crowd work the whole night because I didn't know what a joke was. So I'm just just cracking on people in the crowd. And after that I had hit up Too Right because I knew he was the only Philly comedian outside of Kevin Hart that I heard of. So I hit him up yo, I guess I'm advice on how to be a comedian. He was just come down to the Laugh House next Wednesday. And he just happened to be starting his stand-up workshop. Now it's the Philadelphia Comedy College. But back then it was just a stand-up workshop where it was a bunch of us would just meet up every Wednesday and we do 5 minutes in front of each other. And the class I came up with, it was me, y'all know Jonas?
Yeah. He was on the Go Vegan show.
Yeah, me, my class was me, Jonas, Scooter, Reggie Conquest, Sean Jackson. So it was I came up, we all came up. It was we were so close knit because we had a home club. Where
Right.
like shit is different now because it's like Helium and Punchline, they're comedy clubs, but it's not like a homegrown club where you could like start from open mic
Yeah.
to headliner.
Yeah. Right.
Just off of like you're funny where to headline there you kinda have the credits behind you
100%.
and just a little bit more backing. Where the Laugh House, so many people really started from that Wednesday open mic and was like just showing like how funny they were, and that's how they end up headlining.
I wish
And that's
Punchline.
what's crazy because I peeped that with y'all, like with you and Scooter and Jonas, like all y'all whole little squad, y'all are real still tight like that. And whenever any of y'all, like whenever me and Scooter gonna do a show, he bringing one of y'all on, like, yo, let me hit Ann up, yo, I'm gonna hit Jonas. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all still all circulate with each other, like.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying I wish like Punchline and Helium was like that because the only, I guess like close knit shit in comedy in Philly is like Grape Room kind of was like that.
Yeah.
But that's just an open mic that like everybody goes to Grape, and then we're trying to make that with Raven, but it's the same thing. Like we could build people up through this open mic, or they could build themselves up through this open mic we're putting on. But yeah, we can't provide like a headline spot through that. So
Right, yeah.
I don't know, man. Hopefully it gets back to what it used to be.
I think it will. I mean, cause the one thing I noticed, right, and you peeped it with the open mic shit, Drew, is like since shit starting to open back up, people hype to be out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody want to be out, and it's kind of making shit kind of wild because everybody want to be out. But is it one of the things where like once when they figure out whatever it is, whether it's a vaccine or whatever they're gonna do, it's just about managing that shit. Like you see what I'm saying? Like making sure there's always shows, always something going on, so that people got somewhere they can go and they can work their shit out, and then having real shows so we can start having headliners and shit at Raven. You see what I'm saying? Or wherever we at. Like
It's coming. It's like you said, it's like people been locked inside for 9 months, so they don't know how to act right now. So like they're just getting back out for the first time and drinking since fucking April. And they're going nuts, and they want to fight everybody that's telling jokes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, I have one more question for you, and then I was gonna show you some cool videos, if that's cool. All right, for $10 million, would you get Nicki Minaj's ass implants, but you could never take them out?
Nah. Nah, that's the hurt piece. The fact that I can't take them out, I might rock them for a little bit. But
Now you gotta get back on stage with them. 10 mil.
10 mil?
No.
Somebody asked me if I would do it for 50 mil, and I said yes, because 50 mil is hard to turn down. But I feel like 50 mil. Would you do it for 50?
Nah.
No, you're not doing it for 50?
I don't know, that not being able to take it out, that's the hurt piece. And like it depends. I don't know. Maybe if I could can I get the thighs to match?
Yeah, it's a whole set.
Yeah. Don't just give me, that's what I hate. Don't just give me the ass without the matching legs.
Dude. No, look, I'm doing it for 10 or 50, but you know this the cheat code. You just gotta get fat as shit. You see what I'm saying? You gotta eat a bunch of food so the rest of your body match. You look like your ass real fat. You see what I'm saying? You look like a regular fat boy.
Because that's why it's funny is like picturing like me or Ant like with our body types.
Right.
Ass.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. Before we show the videos, I got a question. And what's better, busted challenge or silhouette challenge?
Damn. I'm right now. I don't know. I like the busted challenge, but like the silhouette, I'm telling you, it's getting like they're about to start full-fledged fucking on there. Like these challenges, I'm telling you, like, cause the challenges is just getting wilder and wilder. So like it's gonna get to the point where it's like they just gonna say fuck the silhouette. Like this how I get down.
That's why I told Drew they gonna do a suck my dick challenge is gonna be just women sucking random niggas' dicks outside. You feel me? Just for the challenge. Play a song and then slow it down.
That's what's crazy. It's like basically these challenges like is their way to like they don't want to go full OnlyFans yet. So it's like they could get their little release through the challenges.
Right.
That's they open mic.
Yeah.
The busted challenge is the open mic. I'm down for the suck dick challenge to start. Like when the beat drops, they just fucking get into it. That would be awesome. I support that fully. I'm about to share my screen with y'all.
All right.
And I got some good ones for you this week, man. I knew you would like these.
Yeah, hold on to your seat, and these videos get crazy.
Oh.
Go see it again.
Damn.
Well, god damn.
Yeah, I didn't even have any like jokes or anything about that one. I just saw it. I saw it on Instagram earlier. I was like, yo, send me that.
But you know what, yo? Now, this is the thing. It's 2021. Why the fuck is there still people cutting trees down with their body? You see what I'm saying? Where the fuck is the machines at?
He had the machine in his hand, and it didn't. I feel you, though. Why not get, like, a transformer or something?
Yeah, something. It be some type of backhoe, some type of machine.
I feel that. All right. I like this guy a lot. This guy is doing a lot for our country. The military budget is very high right now, and it's getting spent on shit like this.
Freaking out. Okay, go.
Ooh.
Oh shit! He taking dick shots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Like what? That would never happen. Like why would they ever be that close to shoot you?
Bro,
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing when I saw it. I'm like, what's the point of these tests? Because it's not like you're just gonna brace with the. Mind you, it didn't even. You could see right here, it's not connected to anything. So.
Yeah.
Right,
that's what's so weird. Like what's this shit? Even like I know how they what do? They make people get maced. They make like certain cops get pepper sprayed.
Yeah.
It's like how often you gonna run up on somebody on a job that just got some pepper spray? Like what criminal carrying around pepper spray?
Like aren't you the ones with pepper spray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You should learn how to aim it.
And look, they pepper spray them, and then they like hit them with sticks, and they gotta try to fight their way through it.
Yeah.
With pepper spray in their face, like that's crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, at least they're not getting shot in the dick. So you know what I mean?
I know some Joan named Marcy down Raymond Rosen Project. She was in the Army, and she sold them dick bulletproof vests for $700. She got them Jones right now, $700.
I wouldn't pay $700. It didn't seem like it worked very well.
Yeah, it's pointless. And like you said, if there's somebody that close to you, they're not aiming at your meat. They're gonna aim for your head or something.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. If you got the chance and you shoot somebody in their dick, that's your mistake. All right, this next one I like a lot too. I think you'll like this one.
Bring them out the house. Oh shit, they on them. Oh.
Damn.
Hold on, just wait. It gets better.
Oh, she hit it with the grill. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
He beat me with a grill.
Oh, I love Black History Month.
Oh my God.
Damn, he beat.
I thought he was just gonna pour it on him.
Right.
He just beat him with a grill full of charcoal.
And it's crazy. He probably don't feel it now, like with all his adrenaline running through. But when he wake up,
oh my God! Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! What?
Yeah. No, that thing broke some bones for sure. He broke the grill, so it had to have broken something on him.
God damn, he hit this motherfucker with a grill. What if they just got finished cooking out? That mean it was hot too.
Hopefully, it was no food in there.
Nothing with the grill.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I love the commentary. She was on point.
Damn. Ooh.
That video is awesome. That's my new favorite video on the internet.
That's a beautiful video.
All right, I got one more. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this one, but since it's February 1st, I was wondering how you guys felt about welcoming this new guy to the community.
What the fuck is he?
Body modification fanatic removes top lip to look like a black alien.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Ugh. God damn.
Is he invited to the cookout?
Hell
Fuck no.
You can't come to the cookout with no lips.
Right. That's how you know white people got too much money. Because who the fuck
COVID
gonna do
walked
shit
right
like this?
in that joint.
Oh,
His ears gone.
His ears?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he ain't got no ears. Yeah, he catch COVID easy as shit. He ain't got no damn nose.
Oh shit.
So that guy can't come to no cookouts for him?
Fuck no. What?
Damn.
First of all, he lucky if the damn CIA or FBI don't come pick his ass.
Wait, hold
on.
on. You peeped the video on the side that said, yo, what the fuck is this?
Y'all want to watch it?
That's fucked up.
Oh, whoops, something went wrong. Probably a good thing. That one. I ain't reviewed that one.
That shit about to give you a virus.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one.
Damn.
Nah, I like that guy. The guy with no nose, ears, or mouth.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I think he just got to eat soup for the rest of his life. I don't know what Goddamn. What if he just signed up for an open mic you were hosting? Would you say his real name or would you make something up?
Yeah, I think you gotta make something up for that.
Facts.
You got it ain't no way to just give him a regular like clap it up for it. No.
Yeah, right. He got a regular.
You gotta get people ready for that shit.
His name Jeremy Stevens.
Right.
Fuck no, nigga. Yeah, I ain't calling you that. You better come
look
with
like a Jeremy though.
He do like a Jeremy, don't he? That's why he do like a Jeremy. Jeremy's always be weird. I never met a normal Jeremy in my life.
Nah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the big 5 videos of the week. I think again the grill video takes the championship.
Yeah.
This is like, you ever see how ESPN has the top 10 plays and then at the end of the week they have like that one versus the other top play of the week?
Yeah.
And then like grill video is gonna go for like 75 weeks straight. We're gonna just play that forever. But hell yeah, man. And I appreciate you coming on, dog.
Thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh, good. Anytime y'all want me to hop on, y'all need another guest or something. I'm just in here playing 2K. I ain't doing shit.
You said PS5. I was gonna say I'll get on right now, but I'm on Xbox. What do you got to plug? You got anything to plug?
Oh, matter of fact, yeah. So I guess my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, at all that and more. I just actually started a new podcast with my homie Tom Cassidy. We do a podcast every episodes drop every Tuesday. It's called Top 9.
Oh yeah, I saw that podcast. Yeah, I definitely saw an episode.
Where and if y'all ever want to come up and record, like definitely get y'all on there. We so every week we interview a special guest about their top 9, their favorite top 9 anything. Like it could be random as shit. So like we had Dave Temple on. He did his top 9 favorite things to get from the Chinese store. We had who else we had? We had people do my homie Amina. She did her top 9 favorite songs to sing at karaoke. Even like I had one comedian, he came on, he did his top 9 electric guitars. I don't know shit about electric guitars, but he some way he broke it down. So
that's
yeah,
dope,
like
that's
whatever
dope,
you want to talk about.
You can learn about shit like
right, yeah. Right.
Hell yeah. What's that called? Top 9?
Yeah, Top 9 podcasts. We on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube.
Hell yeah. And then all that and more right here on the bottom. Yeah, man, we appreciate you coming through. Yo, next time you're in Philly on a Monday, you gotta come to one of the live shows.
Yeah, come through. These live shows get crazy. Come through, dog.
No, bet for sure. I got you.
All right, say no more. Yeah, we out of here, gang.